Some women don't chase, and yet they're never forgotten. They leave no wreckage behind, no final words, just a silence that echoes louder than any scream. She is not cold, she is not cruel, but she is no longer available for the illusion. And in her absence, he begins to feel things he cannot name. Visuals shift to a man alone in a dim room, sitting on the edge of a bed, hands clenched, expression unreadable. No one taught the masculine how to grieve the woman who awakens his shadow. He was raised to conquer her, not be changed by her, to chase but never submit, to speak in logic but never confess desire. And so when she disappears from his world, without chaos, without pleading, he does not cry, he tightens. A war begins inside his body, a war with no enemy and no victory. She is the mirror he did not expect. She doesn't stroke his ego, she disturbs it, not by force, but by stillness, by not reacting, by knowing something he has never dared to name, that his power has always been borrowed, from applause, from performance, from being needed. But she does not need him, and that is the very thing that makes her unforgettable. Slow visuals of her moving through life, reading, laughing softly, walking barefoot on earth, free, unattached. In her presence he once felt pulled, not by lust, but by memory, ancient, primal, terrifying. She didn't seduce him, she exposed him. The parts he disowned, the ache he buried beneath muscles, money, and mind games. She spoke with her eyes, and in that silence he saw himself, naked, small, desperate. She awakened the boy beneath the man, the boy who was never allowed to feel. And now, he feels everything, but can say nothing. Scene shift, the man staring at his phone, typing and deleting messages in the dark. He won't admit he misses her. He won't speak of the nights he dreams of her scent, the way her silence disarms him. He won't tell his friends that he stalks her shadow online, looking for proof that she still thinks of him, because his pride would rather ache than surrender, because the masculine was taught to win her, not to need her, but his soul knows, his body knows. The woman who walked away held something no one else ever dared to give, a reflection, and reflections burn. Visual shift, storm clouds passing, then sun breaks through. She never tried to be unforgettable. She simply remembered who she was, that she is not a rescue mission, not a placeholder, not a balm for his mother's absence or his father's violence. She is sovereign, and for that, he will feel her long after the others fade, because she walked into his life as an invitation, not to possess her, but to meet himself. Quiet scene, the woman walking alone near the ocean. She stops, looks out, the wind lifts her hair, she doesn't look back. He'll never say it, but she shifted him. In her silence, she showed him everything his noise tried to hide. And now he'll chase echoes, mirrors, and shadows, but never her. Because the woman who knows her worth doesn't stay where she has to explain it. She detaches without punishing, she withdraws without rage, she leaves with clarity, and he is left with himself. Visuals fade to black with a single candle flickering. The woman who walks away in silence isn't weak, she simply sees more.